Welcome to this week's session with the Putnam County District Library and the Guiding Ohio Online Grant. This week we're going to take a look at 3 different sites that are available for you to get free photos that you could use in documents and presentations that you might be creating. So the three sites we're going to take a look at are Unsplash, Pix for Learning, and Pixabay. So the first site I have pulled up here, click back behind, is Unsplash. Unsplash, you can see, has 350 free pictures that are HD format, as well as additional photos and pictures for download. So I'm going to click here on the website, and when this site comes up, you have the option that you can join for free, and you can create an account as well. What I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to stay as it is. I'm not going to log in or join for free at this time. And then what I'm going to show you is you have these different images that pop up, and then we have all the different categories across the top bar here. If I go to nature, for example, I can click here on nature, and then what I can do is I can actually mark images that I like. I can add it to a collection if I have created an account where I can make collections, or if I just simply click on the image here, I can download the photo. And when I download the photo, it just simply gives me the option of whether I want to open it right up or if I want to save the file. I'm just going to simply click on the open so that you can see what happens. And I've downloaded and downloaded that image. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to grab and get from my downloads. I'm going to double click here, and notice here I brought the image across. So I have the image saved as a JPEG that is now in my downloads that I could use. The one thing that I have noticed with this site is, notice here is this is the person who has uploaded that image. And if you notice when this pops up, it says give a shout out to. So this would be if you were going to give credit for the image itself, who you would be documenting as the person. So I'm going to go then to the next site. This is the Pix for Learning site. Pix for Learning site is an image library that basically it's safe for and free for education. You noticed with the Unsplash that there are some sites. I'll just go back here real quick, and if I go back another screen where we came up, you do have some images, obviously, that, for example, obviously here with our people kissing and showing their affection. Those images might be something that you would want to avoid, obviously, in education. So this is the Pix for Learning site, which has images that are specifically supposed to be geared for education use. And you can use these copyright-friendly photos and illustrations in your classroom then. So I'm going to simply click here on animals as one, and get my site to come up there. There we go. And so I have, let's just go here to bald eagles. When I click on bald eagles, what happens is I have all these different images of eagles that pop up. And if I click here, I can download this image. And what's nice with this, especially in education, is you can see the category, the keywords, the photographer, the location, all the information that you might want and need in terms of documenting and being able to do give credit is all available right here. And you also have the option to just save directly to a Google Drive account, which can be very helpful. And then the last site we're going to take a look at is the site Pixabay. Pixabay has, I'm going to go back a screen. Here's where I start. This is the page that pops up when you go to Pixabay. Same exact option here. You can log in and you can join. You can even upload your own images if you would choose to. So what we've got here is all these different images that pop up, and again we have right here where we could actually do a search. So if I did a search for, say I wanted to do a search for flowers, I would have all of these images that pop up. And when I click here and say I want this daisy image, I have over here on the side, I have the information for the free download. And you notice it has free for commercial use, no attribution required, meaning that there's no need to have to document and share where and how you had gotten the image. So I would just simply click here on free download. And the nice thing is I have the option to be able to download different sizes of files. So I can pick which size I might want to download. And when I click on the download, I'm simply going to click view. As a registered user, no cap is presented to you. Sign in, it's free. So this is where I would be able to click on. And I would actually have to answer these lovely little image questions that always pop up for you, verify, and now I can download. And it does that as just as it states before, to make sure that it's not a robot out there trying to get the image. So now I've got this image that I could use. So those are the 3 different sites that I have found that I personally feel can be very helpful and useful, and they're actually fairly easy to use. There's obviously more sites out there and available, but I just find that these 3 don't have a lot of the other little need to click here, click there, and they're pretty simplistic in terms of their use. So that is the sites that I have found: Unsplash, Pix for Learning, and Pixabay. Next week, we're going to take a look at something referred to as Magic Paint, and it's a quick, easy online way to do some painting on your computer. So hope everyone has a great week, and we'll see you next week.